That was the last show.
Yeah, I got tased on Halloween. I never got to tell the story.
The fuck?
That was a great fucking time.
Yeah. Yep.
You got tased on Halloween?
I got tased on Halloween.
By who?
By a homeless guy across the street. So the guy came in. And first he threatened Jamal that he was going to tase Jamal. And Jamal like picked him up like a freaking teddy bear. and he just walked him out the door. He's like, get out of here. Go away. And so then the guy went and he changed his clothes.
And fucking came back inside.
Yeah.
Wait, where did he get a change of clothes? Those motherfuckers don't have anything.
It's like a hoodie or a sweater or something. He just took everything off, and he had like a striped shirt on, which is completely different from what he was wearing.
Yeah.
And just walked back in, and I'm hearing this fucking commotion inside.
Yeah.
And I fucking see Jeff like toss this guy outside. He's like, "You don't fucking tase me." I'm like, "He fucking tased you."
So he did. He tased. So the shitty part of it though. So when the guy came back in, you know, he was a douche when he was here, so he was yelling at the bartender. So Jenny starts, and it's packed, dude. It's packed. It's Halloween. It's super busy. So Jenny starts yelling, "Oh, he's back! He's back! Get this guy out of here!" And he's like, "Give me a fucking beer!" And I'm like, "Oh, here we go." So
did he have money?
Yeah, he had money. He was actually waving some money.
Holy shit!
And I was like, dude. And honestly, man, I went over there and I was going to be nice to him. I was like, listen, man. I actually said to him, I said, dude, come on, let's go outside, man. I'll bring you a beer. Walk outside with me. I'm like, why are you so aggro? And he just looked at me all wide-eyed and starts snapping the taser. I'm like, oh, here we go. I'll show you.
Was it one of those big fucking tasers?
No, it was like one of those handheld
Holy
ones,
shit.
you know? So I was like, oh, Christ. So I have it on video. I can show you the video. So I go walk to the side of him and I take him down. It wasn't a big guy. I took him right down. So I got my hand on his chest and I'm going to reach for his arm with the taser. And some social justice warrior comes over and starts yelling, "You got him, dude. You got him, man. Let him up." And I'm like, dude, and I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. I'm like, he's got a taser. And the dude's pulling my arm backwards. And he's got two arms. I only got one. And he keeps yanking my arm. And I keep like pulling away and holding the guy's arm down. The third time he got my arm up and the guy had the taser in his arm, just boom, got me right in the belly. And he got me in the belly and I stood up. I'm like, just.
And what'd the guy do?
Yeah,
the SJW dude.
So that dude was, he was Rorschach. From
no,
yeah, he was Rorschach. So
wait, was the real
No.
Well, he actually had a good costume on, but he had like a stocking over his face.
Oh shit!
So he couldn't see anything, and it was so loud in here, so he couldn't hear anything. So I'm sure he just thinks I'm beating up this homeless guy. You know what I mean? And I'm like, you know, I'm sure he couldn't hear me yelling that he has a taser, and. So whatever, the dude ended up tasing me and then jumping up and running out. And when he ran out, I'm strolling out behind him. I'm like, dude, just tased me. And Jamal and Josh actually chased him down the block and beat the shit out of him down the block in front of the homeless shelter.
You got fucked up by Rorschach.
Yeah,
man.
so Rorschach fucked me up. And honestly, so after it happened, I didn't even turn around. Because I'm like, whoever did this, I didn't see who it was because I was too focused on the dude. And I'm like, whoever this was, I'm going to punch him in his mouth. Because he just, and I'm like, you know what? I knew I was smart. I had enough senses to me to not get too angry at this guy yet, because I would beat the shit out of him. And I'm like, I'm not. So I walked away. The next day, I went and looked at the footage to see who actually pulled my arm up, and it was freaking Rorschach. And I don't know who the guy is.
I remember the next day you came in. You
said, superhero.
You said, "Who the fuck is Rorschach?" That's the first thing you said. Who the fuck was that?
Yeah.
You just tighten the middle one.
The middle one.
Nah, the circle bolt.
Oh, the circle bolt.
Just rotate the old one time.
All right, sorry. There we go. Now it's not moving. Whatever. I got it. All right.
I know it's not pretty.
It's not pretty, but whatever. So, so Rorschach, fuck me.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah,
That's insane.
And I don't know. Apparently, like, our Jack. Our karaoke guy, he knows him, and our bartender Kristen knows the guys. So, yeah,
Fans for life.
You've been missed a lot around here, dude. In the past, how many people?